Another album interview for y'all today. We got our boy Conscious Hip Hop. Yo, man, it's such a pleasure to be with you today, yo, for real. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Want us to know about this album before we get into it?
I mean, we're gonna go track by track, so I won't go into any detail. But the album's called Life Infinity. It's the A side to a double album, the Infinity series. So this one's Life Infinity, and I haven't publicly announced it yet, but I'll announce it here because it's not a huge deal. But the B side is called Love Infinity. So Life Infinity is meant to be like a life story anthem type of narrative, and then Love Infinity is all love songs. So this is probably the most dynamic side to the project.
Go with the first track today, Apollo. Let's get straight to it. Yo, who made this beat, yo? Oh my god.
Producer named Level.
Yo, he snapped on that thing. Conscious Hip Hop. Where did you get that name from?
So originally it was just Conscience. I mean, my artist name is Conscience, but my brand name, like the umbrella over that, is Conscience Hip Hop. And that's I actually had that name since I was like, shoot, I want to say like 12, 13 years old.
Wow.
I was rapping by the name of WizKid, W1ZK1D, and that was like a name that I had rapping and beatboxing as a young kid growing up. And one day I like had a dream where I like saw the word conscience and all the stars aligned for me. So I woke up and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna name myself Conscience. And then keeping it over the years, obviously, like when you have a name, you want to know more about it and at least give it meaning. So um like over the years I looked up what a conscience is, which is basically like your ability to affirm what's right and reject what's wrong.
Mm.
And since my music is like really based around my life story and like my perspective on stuff, I just thought it was, fitting, so I just kept it.
What were you trying to get across with the with this uh track right here?
I've been making music now for almost 20 years, so one of the hardest things to do is to get like inspired to make music, cuz I feel
Mm.
like I've said a lot of things and I've done a lot of different music, and so um there's a lot that goes into like, well, why am I making music still? What would it be about? How could it be different? So there's all like the basic questions that I guess artists go through. First track is pretty much going to tell the listener, I I know I want to listen to this more, or this isn't my cup of tea. One, I'm a guy of faith, so like I believe in God. So that's going to be saturated over my music. And so I'm trying to like set the stage in track 1 to be like, okay, this is kind of the arena of what we're talking about. We're talking about life, we're talking about God. And two, I don't just do one particular sound, or my sound isn't quite like what's out today. You got vocals all over the place. It's literally like, get ready because the whole album is like this.
Let's get right into it. Can't relate.
Them flex outside, need to ventilate. Don't deal with pride, need to ventilate. Ever since I died on me, I've been okay. Come join the side, I'm trying to renovate. That is sad, just in the thrill. Come join the team.
Jeez.
I need to ventilate. Ever since I died on me, I've been okay. Come join the side, I'm trying to renovate. That is sad, just in the thrill.
Yo, that was fucking. Alright, I'm liking where this album is going. Can't relate. Man, what can
you
you
want me to
not
break
relate?
it down?
Yep. That's what it's all about.
I used to go through a dilemma where I like talking about deep stuff, right? when you talk about deep stuff in music, something that kind of like hits the soul and the heart, you got to be very careful about like how you introduce that, because your lyrics are married to your music. Like in my lifestyle where I'm at in my life, I can't relate to a lot of the rappers that rap on the same type of music as me. So that's one.
Mm-hmm.
But then two, it's almost like an anthem as well, because I'm telling you, like, if you find yourself not relating either to what is around you, like, just double down on what you're about and like run with it. So for me, that's like faith, it's creativity, it's my life. Like I'm embracing the fact that I'm 32 years old with a wife and a child, and I still make music that some kids, when they listen to my music, think I'm 18 years old until they really listen to the music and then unpack it, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, like you don't even match the music like visually." That's having people relate to the idea of being okay with not relating to what's around you, and like just really owning up to that to be more of who you are.
Let's just keep it going and keep it
Keep it going, bro.
rolling, yo. Yeah, we got an album to listen to.
Words Damascus.
Damascus. Thank you. There we go. Good God.
My hope is a man to send it on board. We conquer the flesh and travel the goal. He flip the crown and white is the road. 2 holes in his hands, he purchased the fly. All I know, I might die today, but I'm measuring to carry the glow. Bootstrap pushing, who rapping on my life? Pushing measure like a kite. Grow the spirit, this fanatic.
God, your instrumental selection is unreal.
Appreciate that, man. I want to shoot a music video to it, and the idea is like a really close shot of me in like a Raiden type of outfit, like some old like basically a gown that you would see someone from the Bible times,
That would
like
be dope.
out in the desert. But I want it to be like a close up of my face sweating and like going up and down like on a horse trot, and it just shows me like exhausted, and it goes up and down like a journey, because like the song is literally like with the instruments you feel like you're out in the middle of the desert and like
That's
a battle's
true.
going on or something.
Let's just keep on rolling and going. We got Fellowship featuring Wheeze, the Satellite Kid. Is that right?
Yep,
All
that's
right.
right.
Let's get it. Fellowship.
98.2 Man, I need fellowship. Need that fire to fan, keep the kettle lit. Got that flesh, the problem, we settle it. Bring the gospel to the street, go ahead, settle in. God, I need all of the generations after me. I ain't settling. I'ma pray it to be if you let it live. If you don't, I treat hands like a sedative. If drift out to sleep, I need Z's. I'm more fortunate, how could I be? Count reverence. Same slave, new king, new residence. Same pain, new things that I rest in. Let me settle in, yeah. Man, I need fellowship. Need a fire to fan, keep the kettle lit. Got that flesh, the problem, we settle
that
Bring the gospel,
chorus.
settle in.
Yeah. She get the drip like a honeybee. I got to deal with a honeybee. I asked the well what the honey do.
Dude, that is our favorite so far right now. Damn. Each song keeps getting better and better, yo.
Try to make sure like you won't hear the same vibe until track 6 or something. So I literally divide the track list out and write, okay, this here, that there, until there's balance to the album, or at least as close as I can get.
Yo, I swear, yo, you.
What's next?
What's next?
Oh, Rarin.
Rarin.
Like when you drive an exotic car, and you'll hear a lot of rappers talking about how the engine roars, right? But like, and so a lot of people say like my engine is roaring, but in the gaming community and stuff, like the word RAR, RAWR, in my day was like really a popular way to write RAR.
Oh, that's just like a cool little like Easter egg right there. All right, let's check this out.
Hit the gas, we roll, we roll. I send it up like I come get this glory. Ooh, through all these people, listen to you, Lord, give me a sequel. Give me excited, I'm looking with people, but I don't fear, but see no evil. Yeah, you can talk about that, I'ma talk about this. The fame ain't making no attempts. Might got the hike with the sprints. Ran on my, I'm roaring, I'm roaring. Hit the gas, I'm roaring, I'm roaring, I'm roaring, I'm roaring. Gas, we roll. Up like I come get this.
Ugh. Good God. Man, you are really good at AutoTune. Your AutoTune is like, you mastered it.
I don't write, and I haven't written any of my music for like the last 3 years now.
Damn.
There was just a certain point where like I was going off the deep end melodically, and to really like, to your point with the AutoTune, to like really go deep in that space and like innovate sound with AutoTune, because a lot of people, they throw AutoTune on when they rap and they sing, and then it just comes off like everybody just sounds the same, you know? And I really don't think that that's AutoTune's fault. I just think that that's people just turn it on. You know, it's more like a light switch. It's not like a paintbrush. You know, before AutoTune was even introduced, everything was about rapping, different flows and cadences and rapping, and freestyle was a huge thing. So like, I've known how to freestyle, and I've been freestyling for most of my rap life, like getting into hip hop through freestyling. So I have the ability to just literally freestyle what a lot of radio guys would put together, right?
All right, let's go into the next one. We got Rep Mine featuring AB. Let's get it.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Off the revolver, king of the coast. Close like umbrella, got a fleet with the boat. Put the team on my back, finna rep mine. Yeah. Riding to the end without a deadline. Yeah. Living water, someone go get me a wet sign. Yeah. Did a track with a Lone Star State, had to come back to the west side. Yeah. Did a track with a Lone Star State, had to come back to the west side. Yeah. Okay.
The bars were really sticking out on this one for me. I love them.
I'm glad you like that, bro.
Yeah.
Plus, like, the fact that I do talk a lot about like what it means to like learn about God and like how faith impacts my life story. I realize that about my music, and I try to make the hardest effort to make sure that even if you don't rock with the subject matter at all, the music for what it is undeniably excellent. Like, some people really love it just right off the rip, no problem. But for people who might not be familiar with this type of music, I try to put different things in the music that can give them an easier opportunity to enjoy it.
All right, let's keep on going. We got Clout. Now,
Oh shoot, this one's cool.
is this just a vibe, or are you trying to get are you trying to get a message across with the Clout?
Well,
Usually,
I'll keep it very brief. It is just a vibe, but it is a song about something. So it's like, if you are deciding to make music for popularity and clout, here's the danger of going down that path, and that's what this song is.
All right, well, let's listen to these the dangers. Let's get it.
say maybe. It's not even a cloud. Not even a cloud.
All right.
Yeah, man, the story to that record is like, if I could put it in the simplest way, it's for the listeners, you know, be careful, because you might think there's an artist out there that like really cares about their fans and makes their music for you, and then like you look at their lifestyle behind it and like they're really just like completely self-absorbed and they don't think about you at all when they create. But so don't buy everything every artist is selling, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Be
yeah.
watchful.
Let's keep it going though. Tangents. Damn, I wish my freaking mouse was on point. My mouse keeps like stuttering or slipping. It's super weird. All
Hey,
right.
that's a bar.
Stuttering and
So
slipping.
no, you said I wish my mouse was on point.
Oh, ooh. Oh, damn. Okay.
Still finding that gold in the alley. Independent wave from a Saudi. Whatever, you won't find it in here. Girl found me, man, I ain't finding. I can barely turn in my assignments. I'm up to my neck in this dress. They put this pressure, but price and make dining. What you seek gain outside us in here? What would it take? You still hiding your fear. Trying to live whatever, you won't find it in here.
Okay. You were definitely so when you're talking about God, like what, as in like God's telling you to come here, are you saying like go to heaven, or are you saying like just embrace faith?
And the reason I don't like want to answer that quickly is because you can tell by that song, like there's a lot of emotion.
Yep.
There's a lot of, the song's called Tangents, right? So by definition, it's not one thing. You know, it's like a bunch of ideas around those things. So I mean, I think if I could try to make it simple, Tangents is about whatever you have going on. Like, don't let other people and other things you've seen get in the way of getting to know who God might be for yourself. Tangents for me is like, God is who God is, and God gets to say who God is. And unfortunately, a bunch of people try to tell you who God is, and it comes with all this baggage and weight. And you got to go through that to make sure that it's truthful and it's actually true.
I can't tell you what to say. I don't know what to say after that. We're just gonna have to go to the next song.
Next track's Deep Sea, bro.
Let's get it, Deep Sea. Jeez.
You don't know me, but I got some moves. I've been patching up, okay. God gotta make me a better man, so I'm lifting up his name. All of my demons, I have love. Couldn't get even without the plug. Can't even let it down. Past fall, screwed up face on the ass. Yeah. You don't know me, but I got some moves. I've been patching up, okay. God gotta make me a better man, so I'm lifting up his name.
Man, damn. Jesus Christ, dude. But you're leaving your mark in your own original way, which I really respect. That's what I got from that song. What do you think?
That's all. I just love hearing how people receive my music, because it's like, if I lined up 10 of my fans, they all have like a different way that they work out the music in their own mind, like they perceive about like song meanings and stuff, and like how it affects them. Like, I think the one cool thing about what I do, and I try to do this, but I think everybody in music, like, who has the same intentions, sometimes it can be hard to convey. But like, one thing I'm really proud about in my music today, I'm trying to communicate like love. And I don't mean that in like a real like generic like peace, love, and happiness type of way. What I mean is like I have these things that have given me joy and like peace and happiness in my life. And wherever somebody else is, I want them to feel that when
Joy.
you know, when you're going through pain, you'll talk about your pain.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I question sometimes like how much joy do you actually have? You know, because
exactly.
like if it's that easy and seamless for you to talk about your pain in your music,
Right.
and I'm not hearing any joy, like my next question is like,
Do you
have
do
joy?
you have any joy in your life?
And that's like a huge question because that's the end goal, you know.
Yeah, slinging and chugging it. I see potential in all of this. I'm scribing it down on my nose. Gotta figure to chill. I'm 32. I don't be chasing no thrills. Dang, my body's a temple like I got a house in the hills. Hey, hey. Is that real joy? That joy, 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 joy. First time I felt like joy, 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 joy. That joy, joy, that joy, joy.
It challenges the person that doesn't have joy to seek that joy because it's there.
Exactly.
And also it also gives another side of the picture, which is that those that are in Christ have a lifetime of joy to seek after and find.
Exactly.
And give to the world.
What was this conversation you were having?
My homie Warren Christian put out an album, and I interviewed him to talk about his album.
Damn.
And as we were going through the tracks of his album, in between we talked about this idea of joy, and what we both kind of arrived at in the interview was, and this is just a second of the interview, but we realized like when you hear about like sad music and stuff like that, or like people who talk about the life that they came from and pain and all that stuff, there's like this weird obsession with staying there to the point where you question like, man, like, is that dude, does he have any peace, or like does he have any joy in his life? But I will say this one cool thing about this song, here's another nugget, is the ad-libs. All the ad-libs in the background is me saying joy in a different language.
Oh wow.
So if you listen right off the bat, swinging and chucking it, tie on quitty bitty or whatever, like I think it's like Indian, Chinese, Japanese. I had like 10 different languages saying joy and happiness in different languages. So all my
That's
ad-libs are
smart.
different language.
That last song title name, Life in Abundance. Let me just get into it. Let me hear it.
When you play this B, I'm gonna pee, and when I get out, I need to see that classic B Liddy swag for this outro, bro. I'm coming out. We're both going ham. All right.
All right. Let's get it.
Play it.
Yeah, hey, ain't no cap in my speech, whoa, whoa. He like a hat in the heat, whoa, whoa. He's like a jacket in the freezing cold. Fresh new J's, how we keep my keep pushing his face, running that bass, singing Amazing Grace. I was like 18, I ain't got the budget, infinite, don't count the cost. 100% no coin talk. I keep pushing his face, I'm feeling so great,
Hey.
get a point across. You don't get it in boy. To a designer with me where you dwelling.
Yeah.
Fresh kicks, but I'm still boasting the word that I'm stepping in.
That's dope. Hey, that's kind of hard, ain't it? It's kind of hard to just get up and start dancing like that.
Hey, listen, man, you need an annual salary for what you do. Yeah, I said I ain't got no ice, but Christ got me flooded. So you got your chains, you got your necklace and everything. I'm flooded too, but I don't got the jewelry.
That's clean. That's clean. Any words or anything you would like to say to end this album off, or give just anything you would like to say to end this video off?
Yeah, dude. First off, like, thank you so much for having me. it there's like a lot of craziness happening this year with like with different places my albums being placed in different conversations and stuff. So it's kind of just like I'm just along for the ride and just appreciating every opportunity that I, encounter. And I've been watching your reaction videos for quite a while. I really think like you're a very cool person and your personality is like unmatched on reactions and stuff. And so I'm glad to be here. Um as far as like last comments on the album, I would just say, man, like hopefully from what you saw here, um, like I really love making music, and I hope that people can be inspired. If you've never heard of God before, I talk about God a lot. So if you ever want to learn about it in an unbiased way, um, come my way. But also know that like my stuff's all based off of like real life and my lifestyle. So I strive to make really excellent, heavy hitting, emotional, dynamic music. So even if you don't like align with my views or anything like that, at the very least, like you're gonna get a lot of perspective that I think will really help you to like take it and do what you want with it and like live life better, be a better person, have an open mind, make better music, and I hope to like always show that in all my music. So that being said, like I appreciate anybody. You can go to consciencehiphop.com, spelled con science. Consciencehiphop.com is a way where you can see all my releases, all the outlets I'm on, all the different opportunities I have in placements and all that. It's very convenient. It's mobile friendly. You can always see what's going on with me in real time going to that website. That being said, I'm dropping a new album every 2.5 months for the next year.
Damn.
And it's not like one of those inspirational things where some guy's like, yo, 2022 is my year. No, like these albums are already done. The artwork's made, the albums are mixed and mastered. 6 projects are done. The Love Infinity's dropping in a month and a half. I got a lo-fi tape coming out. I have a Kids Bop tape coming out. And then I have like a big features collaborative tape. And we're already like 2 or 3 albums in. So this will be the biggest music year. My albums come with really interesting stuff like holographic playing cards and stuff of myself. So just like at the very least, just follow what I'm doing and like you'll get inspired and give me feedback and let me know what you resonate with. And I hope that, whether you're a musician, marketer, you like hip hop culture, or you're just, tuning in, I think my music has something for everybody. It's definitely a safe place, and hit me up if you want to chop sometime. And I got a lot of music coming out this year, so you'll definitely have over like 12 albums worth of music in the last 2 years to chew on, and it's all different types of stuff, and it's all coming out real soon, back to back. And so appreciate all the support, and yeah, just stay tuned in, man.
All right, yo. Thank you so much, Conscience Hip Hop, for everything. And yeah, we'll see you. Will I be seeing you when you drop the next album, or?
Yeah. So I'll be making announcements. I got a festival in LA to do.
Oh wow.
So I got like a lot of announcements coming. But like I said, on my websites where you'll see all of it, you follow me on IG. So IG pretty much will have. Oh, one more thing too. I'm doing a live virtual concert of this album where I'm performing it live online. And so stay tuned for that because I keep dropping records to that. I'm gonna drop like a couple tracks a week of me doing live performances. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, you'll hear about everything, man. Is if you follow me on any social media, you don't have to look for what's happening. I'm very outspoken about throwing all the links and where you can find everything.
All right. Well, I will see you later on. And to everybody who's watching the video, please leave a like, subscribe for more content like this. His info will be in the description below. And thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. All right. And peace out to the stream as well. I will see y'all in a bit, or I'll see y'all tomorrow. So shout out to my people in the chat, in the stream. And I love y'all so much. Have a good night.